Hey folks, this is Lucid and welcome back. We're jumping back into our game with Late Age Home. This is going to be a crazy episode, boys. A lot of times we've been doing 2 turns per episode, or like sometimes 1 turn an episode. I think this time we're going to do 2 episodes for this 1 turn. This first episode is just going to be me reacting to what the fuck is happening, because it's game is about to get crazy. And yeah. The second part will probably be me after I've tested a bunch of stuff, figuring out what we're going to do. So, anyway, that being said, it's time to get a move on and talk about this actual business. Alcara sending us some gems for some iron blades. I have to make sure I send those to him. We'll do that later, but the big news is, boys, that Yis is attacking us. He had a magic phase. How the fuck does he magic phase with demons? How does this happen? Are they empowered? How are they showing up in the magic phase? That I don't fully understand. Anyway, we also, Dale didn't drown. We send our golem on top of this sacrificial altar. He casts Howl. That's not going to help him. And you can see we get surrounded by the birds, but with awe and our shield, we are protected. And we summon a bunch of horrors. And they're actually routed, and the horrors have gone to town back here on killing this altar. And then they hit me and we run. So there we go. Killed this. That's good, I guess. Now, what's been happening, what I thought happened did happen, which was that Vanheim called in help from Yes. And I could maybe get out of it with Vanheim and more fully focus on Yes, but I don't actually think that's the play. I think I have to eat Vanheim now. I think what I hope for is assistance from other people on my planet for like mind hunting Yes and killing Yes's stuff myself, but we'll see. We were pretty successful here with killing PD. Yeah, this is this weird one where that happened. This is an interesting one. So this is where we saw a bunch of shamans, and it turns out there were a bunch of shamans and some, this is a Vanadra. This is an expensive high-end capital mage, just like 450 gold and slow to recruit. A full-fledged thug, 2 of them, some Vanheers, and then a bunch of shamans. What's weird is they're on like attack. I think they weren't scripted. I don't know if he was expecting anything here, but it's just a boatload of horrors here. And yeah, and it's not a good look for them. And yeah, the net effect is they lose a ton of stuff. They lose 2 fully kitted thugs, a Vanadrot, a bunch of shamans, and then we have it looks like they beat this PD here too. They hit this and they hit some Ministers of Magic. We'll see what he was kidding these guys out with. Ooh. That's a zinger. They both have Starshine Skullcaps, and he was moving them in. I'm not sure what for. Oh man, he snipes the commanders too. This guy's an asshole, man. Absolute asshole. Anyway, I didn't realize this. We're seeing this for the first time. I just got this turn like 30 minutes ago, and it's so intense I wanted to record immediately, because sometimes you guys like to see, I don't know, the viscerality of it, right? I'm not like a reporter. I'm like here on the front lines like, holy shit. Anyway, that's kind of cool. Thing is, those guys were moving somewhere, probably going to join up with some army, and we've disrupted all that. We're still going to have to fight, like, the main Vanheim thing, which we haven't even started. The rest of the spells, let's click through the spells. None of our mind hunts on Yis were successful. Curse of Blood, Lesser Horror. Yeah, this mind hunt wasn't successful. Reaping of Souls is working. There goes Transfer Mind. Okay, and those were all the spells. So that, anyway. But then we get down here and look at this. It's been chill, and it is not chill right now. So Vanheim attacks us here with 2 Van Jarls. And they are well kitted. These guys would murder vampires. Absolutely murder them. We attack here into this province, which I did not suspect would have a lot of resistance, but he's got a ton of these dudes, and I want to see now how they're actually all equipped. So no gear on them. I think this guy's just from the PD. This guy should have jumped back here. Oh, looks like he just got deleted. Or no? Yeah. Let's watch this again, because I think this guy jumps to the back and gets deleted. Yeah, they zapped the shit out of him. It looks like he died from Frozen Heart. Yeah, Frozen Heart. We have a battle here where Marverni is sinking their teeth into Abyssia, which is interesting. I haven't seen this yet. I guess with enough boars, even though they have bark skin, you can suffer through Abyssia. I mean, this is a stomp. Holy shit. Yeah, there's Mass Fly for you. So that's interesting. We have Yis coming in here, attacking me on this star. I think it's just PD. This wasn't even a fort. We're attacking Vanheim here. There's one Fire Lord. Let's see what they cast. Did any of our guys get to... Oh, no, he got blinded, didn't he? Fuck! 2 of them got blinded? You gotta be fucking kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me. It's supposed to be like an MR check. He casts it twice, he blinds me twice. That was ridiculous. Oh, well, let's see how bad they are when they're blind. Alright. Let's take a look. This is one of those things you would try to script it, it would never work. 13 attack. Yeah, these guys are okay for raiding PD still, but they're going to suck for fighting Yis disease demons. Okay, we killed this dude. So a bunch of successful raiding here from us. These guys... Okay, this guy comes in. This is our devil who we kitted out. Where are we? We're somewhere down here. Yes, rolling all up in my oceans with disease demons. He's sending them out in packs of 2. This was kind of interesting. I knew this might happen. I sent this person here to maybe kill them. They did power the spheres, and then the idea was they were going to maybe do some soul slays, but they died too fast. I was kind of hoping they would, you know, hit some chaff first, but that didn't really happen. Harvester of Sorrows attacking Vanheim. We're probably going to send these guys to Yis. Yis attacks here. This is one of my forted stars. A bunch of chaff plus these guys. Who actually, they don't have magic attacks. They've got these dudes. Let's see. I actually think I can kill this. It's got these guys without gear. They're probably leading all the undead. Anyway, air elementals get yoinked. They kill some chaff. So this was more like the deal with a thug. I was expecting he might be raiding with thugs, so I didn't have many people patrolling most of my forts. Here we attack this. I think this guy has armor, so it's a good thing I put this armor on, otherwise he'd probably be dead. Alright. We're attacking here with a vampire, successful. Here we bump into... He's bringing 2 and we only have 1. So we get a little bit outplayed here. And a little unlucky, because we knocked the dog shit out of him this turn. And I think we even hit him again and knock him down to 9. And he's actually routed. But he takes another swing before he runs off. Oh, he's berserk. But it says routed anyway. But he's berserk. I don't know, that's kind of a UI bug. But anyway, we almost killed him. Fucker. Alright. We attack here. Here's how our attack on top... I don't know what did I have him in a line formation? No, I have him boxed up. Oh, natural storm. So he's got a storm staff. Interesting. So yeah, these guys mulch my vampires. And we peace out. This guy, actually I can't remember. Oh yeah, we just summoned vampires. Nobody had any items. So we didn't actually really lose much. On the other hand, he didn't lose much. I think he might have spent some gems on one of these guys doing air elementals, but... Anyway, that was a pretty good hold. Only lost 1 dude. Here we're attacking some PD. Pretty successful. There's actually a PD dump. It's probably like 30 PD here. Here's his main army. This is attacking the star closest to my capital. And he's got, we can see a lot of Morvarks. He's got this guy, he's got this guy. He's got these swans back here. He's got about 35 Kernau Druids. He's got these guys with flambeaus, which I was thinking he was going to use to, like, thug into me, but I think he's going to use them just to spam Holy Pyre. Which... I'm not sure is actually that great. It's going to do, like, 21 damage. I don't think that will matter for our god. He's got these guys who can probably spam Incinerate. He's got these Morvarks. I've got just some stuff dealt to, or intended to kill a thug. And he kills some... Oh, shit, we need to actually watch the end. I want to show you all the buffs he has. Alright. So we've got Relief up, we've got Blood Rain up. These guys have Glamour on them because he's got that item that gives you Glamour. Everybody has Weapons of Sharpness, so these guys actually do a shit ton of damage. They're gonna do an absolute boatload of damage. An absolute boatload. So one thing I'm not sure is, like, can my god tank them at all? Like, is that even going to be remotely a thing? Because I'm wanting to send my god into this. So I'm going to have to test it, is the long and the short of it. He's got Relief up. I was going to put up Rigor Mortis. Rigor Mortis still works in Relief. It just doesn't work great. They're starving. That's interesting. Morale of 4. Interesting. So anyway, this guy's the position 1 player in the game right now. And it's being played by Nick Knight, who did win the tournament game. So this will be a good chance for me to... Or our tournament qualifier game. So this would be a good chance to see how we do against him in a real fight where he's not throne rushing. A few more battles here. He's going on top of my other fort and 1 turn pops this. He honestly has the most fucking bullshit start ever. And I have, like, such a bad start. Natural Storm. What the hell was this? Hail of Fire? Slow motion. See, I think the way we handle this, guys, is I think we're going to Hell Power Bomb this. And I've been preparing for this. We can actually Hell Power Bomb this potentially... Potentially better... And these guys are going to be pretty buffed up. But I think we can Hell Power Bomb the shit out of this, is what I think. Was that it? Oh, and then here we send our 2 Disease Demons in, and he did a PD dump, and so he kills it. So that's going to be annoying. Oh, I didn't even see this battle. There's a Golem here defending this. A Scepter of Cleansing Fire, Small Area Holy Fire, and Eye Vengeance. Pretty cheap, but otherwise very expensive gear. So this is 10, 20, 30, I'll call it 40, 45, 50, 60 gems of gear, and then a 30 gem golem. So this is like almost 100 gems. It looks like he's going to do Phoenix Pyre. So he has done Phoenix Pyre. I'm actually not exactly sure how we're going to win this. Oh, maybe we soul... Oh, we can't Soul Slam. How are we going to do this? Oh, Shatter Spam? All right, here he is. He's at 34 fatigue. Can we kill him before 34 fatigue? Man, I'm so glad we're watching this. I haven't really sat down here and looked at it. So Phoenix Pyre Golems are like a thing. They're ridiculously expensive, but they're pretty good. I'm actually not... I have no idea how we killed this. I think we time out the battle. That's the only thing I can think of, and he dissolves. And this is actually a really... I didn't even know this. This is apparently a really good way to deal with Phoenix Pyre Golems, because his explosion is not going to kill the imps. Fatigue kind of building up. Oh no, not really. You know, the other thing is he might get in range of opposition, which is what they're casting, which is the exact spell they should be casting. Yeah, he's in range of opposition. Okay, what turn is it? Turn 83, turn 90 he dissolves. I think that must be what happened. Or no, he's a defender, so his thing's going to be at like 110. And he has to kill all these guys before turn 100. Who's left? Oh, these imps. He's getting cucked. He should have won. He should have won. I mean, he could have lost opposition, right? So it was risky. He made some pretty good dice rolls. And you can see he's completely boned. But he's counting. He's still fighting. But every turn he's having to do a check or die. Or no, it starts at 110. He'll stop moving. Yeah. Now he's doing check or die, and it's him. Yeah, and he failed it. And I think it just repeat kills you again and again, so you can't survive the check or die stuff with Phoenix Pyre. Yeah, this one imp. Holy shit, that's bullshit a little bit. I would be so tilted. This was such an expensive investment for him. And I lost basically nothing. I can't believe it. I would be so salty if I were him. I would be so fucking pissed. Middle Atlantis making moves. And we send these guys in here, clear out this fort. Yoink. We got 48 slaves from Blood Vortex, not very many. All the events. We lost a Shadow Imp. More desecrated temples. Somebody got banished. Another desecrated temple. Black Priest was cursed. This guy got transformed into a vampire. A Ghoul Guardian, Wolf Herd. And then a bunch of the Well of Misery events. We found a bunch of gay occult ladies chilling out. And apparently Yis is sending in his disease demons I mean, not the disease demons, his little Reaper dudes. That's fine. We'll send ours to his planet. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. So I'm going to tell you the core of my plan. We're going to, inside here are all my Black Death casters, and we have all of them targeted to cast at Ulm. Ulm, you can see he's targeted at 141 if you look at the bottom. This is Yis's capital. We're going to nuke this down to 2,000 population. We were going to do it anyway, but now at least we have reason to do it. So he's going to get fucked. You can see we got a ton of death gems from and Marignon, and that is, I told him I would do it, but I feel so dirty about doing it, I don't want to do it alone. I want them to be culpable too. So they're sending some death gems to help. And after that, we're going to hit Perius. So anyway, that's happening. We got the formulated defense here, how we're going to defend these provinces underwater and take some of these back. And we're going to probably go and try to knock him off of this. And I have to figure out how we're going to do it. I think what we do... So I think what we're going to do is send our god in and do Soul Drain. The problem is I have to like survive long enough to get it off, and it takes a while. Like this is casting time 200, casting time 125, and this casting time 300. This is a long time, so I'm actually gonna have to set up test games and see how I do. The plan is to buff these dudes who have pretty high protection. We're gonna buff them with Marble Warriors, and then we're gonna buff them with Wave Warriors and with Army of Giants. And the hope is if I do these things, they're gonna die, but hopefully they will live long enough that my god can get off Soul Drain and then Soul Vortex and then Rigor Mortis. And I'm not sure if there's something else I should be casting. I do want Wave Warriors on my god though, because we don't have slash resistance, and especially if like those Flambeau guys come running in, we want them here. The other thing is we're preaching a lot. There's a good chance that Yis is going to preach, and I believe preaching happens before combat. So even though I have a candle here, it's not good enough probably. There's a decent chance we fight without regen, which will be a bit annoying. It'll be very annoying. But we're coming into battle with 700 HP. And if we get Soul Drain off, this is a big enough force that we should get up to like 1,000 HP in combat. And especially with Soul Drain on in addition, I think we'll be okay, but we'll be taking enormous amounts of damage, like probably over 100 a turn. So I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work. And maybe I get Moss Body off too. I'm planning on it. Her second thing she casts is Moss Body, and then another Wave Warriors. Wave Warriors is actually not a very big area of effect. I should have two people casting it, and that might be better. That's probably better. Inside, the problem I have is these guys casting Black Death. And I've got this Flames from the Sky guy here. So if he dies, well, if they come in and they kill all my stuff, I'm gonna be really sad. Like I'll lose all the death gear, and what I have inside the fort is not enough to hold it. So the plan is basically going to have this guy casting Vortex of Returning, which I probably should actually script. He's just going to do turn 1 Vortex of Returning. And this should yoink everybody home. Let's just double check. We need to be, I think, Astral 4 to cast it. Yeah. So we'll just give him 4 gems. So anyway, that's what we've got going on over here. We're going to Wind or Flames from the Sky this army, or maybe I should Flames from the Sky another army. But yeah, I mean, that's basically the plan, is these guys are maybe... What's the casting time on Vortex of Returning? 200? So we're going to cluster them all together. We'll have them drop buffs and stuff so they try not to die before these guys run in. Because the devils are going to be flying in turn 1 and all this bullshit if our god dies. And then we do want to get these guys out. Yeah. So that's basically the plan. Yeah, that's basically the plan. Get fucked. I might need to make a range item because I'm going to hit I'm going to start hitting every single farmland on Silent Seas with Black Death. There's some problems with this. Like, this is a multi-province move. So he could magic phase here or here and potentially disrupt it. So I'm not 100% sure. That's why I definitely want to have a backup plan. Even if my god's capable of fighting them, he could get interrupted because it's a 2-province move. And I can't magic phase inside the fort because if I do, we'll get swept away by Vortex of Returning, and that's not what I want. So it's a bit complicated, boys. But that's the plan over here. Over here, and look, I'm going to have to actually test this. And do you guys know how stupid it's going to be for me to try to set up the amount of stuff I'm going to need to set up to see if this will actually work? I think mostly what I'm going to do, I'm going to have like a few guys doing the Holy Scourge thing. I'm going to have the Devils and the Morvark Knights, and I'm going to try to get all the same buffs off they did. And I think I'm going to mostly ignore the Kernel Druids, but they could be spamming like Shatter and crazy shit. But the good thing is we should be able to kill the Kernel Druids reasonably quickly with Soul Drain. And Soul Drain normally doesn't kill things very fast. The benefit we have is having this Amulet of Power is going to allow us to cast it more efficiently. Soul Drain becomes much more effective with that. We also have Dale Denton, who I would like to cast Apostasy on, but I freaking can't. Or I would like to cast Apostasy here, but I can't because my god's got to roll out. Because we have Budlowski over here, but yeah, he's not gonna... He's our prophet, but we can't really... Anyway, he would be the one that casts... not Apostasy. Oh god, what is it called? Apotheosis. He would be the guy that casts it, but I think my god needs to be present not in the magic phase. I think he needs to be present in the event phase. So that's a bit annoying. We might test that in a test game. If I only need him present in the magic phase, it might be fine, but I think he needs to be present in the event phase. We've got this guy we can continue to use. I'm not sure where we're going to use this golem. Okay, well, let's zoom out. So one of the things I want to test is, like, what is a kit that I can magic phase on top of these disease demons and kill them with these guys, or with these guys. Not these guys, with these guys. Or all the various forms of them. So we're going to figure out what that is. And yeah, we're going to make them and drop these things on top of them. Then what we're going to do is... so that's one thing. We need to kill these guys in the magic phase with our super combatants, because he's probably not going to be sneak moving them. The other thing we need to figure out is how this will work with our god. And the other thing I need to at least set up a little bit. This is where we're going to do a Hell Power Bomb. And we're going to do a Hell Power Bomb like you haven't heard of, because it's not going to be a normal Hell Power Bomb. It's going to be a fucking ridiculous, kill literally everything Hell Power Bomb. We're going to break siege here. And we're going to use a spell which does not get seen much. Almost never gets used. It's a spell called Call Horror. Where are we? Call Horror, this one. We're going to form a communion. We're going to do Summon Hell Power, get it on the slaves. We're going to drop a bunch of horrors from Call Horror. And, yeah. Then we're going to peace out once we're done with Vortex of Returning. And I might not use everybody because I'd like to keep some people inside, but we're probably going to use a fair number of these guys. I need to figure out how much I really need to have a really big impact. Over here, that's a much lower commitment. We're going to go and do assassinations here. I think these guys are for the undead leadership, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and do assassinations here. Snipe some of these commanders, hopefully. And then if they come inside, we're going to do a bunch of earth elementals, which may or may not work. May or may not work. So that is our defense plan for here. If we're successful, I don't know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to have to figure it out. It's going to be a little complicated, though. Things are getting spicy. I think if Yiss wants to make peace, I am in favor of having peace while I fight Vanheim, because me finishing off Vanheim efficiently would be very good. Would be very good. But anyway, guys, it'll be exciting. We're gonna come back. We're gonna do another episode. It's gonna be round 2. I think. No promises. I may forget. But we're going to do a round 2 where I talk through some of the things I've tested. I'm going to show you some of the scripts as we've actually done the turn. This is going to be a doozy. This is going to be a goddamn doozy. So on one hand, we had very good turn against Vanheim. On the other hand, we're getting attacked by Yiss, which is the #1 player. And Vanheim is not going to be a pushover, I don't think. All right, boys. Thank you for watching. We will see you next time. Peace.